Very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Babael here, and it's eHL. That's correct. It's the eGTV Hearthstone League Season 1 Route to Northrend. It's the playoffs, and it is the second half of the winners bracket semifinals. We're looking at Trinity versus Crea tonight. We also have Larc as a very important person in his cast. That's the brain behind the soul of this cast. So, Larc, where are you? How are you doing? I think you disconnected again. It's a standard problem, you know, it's always the case. But anyway, no problem. I think I fixed it. Have I fixed it?
Hello,
Yeah,
hello.
there you go. It's the standard.
Hello.
Every time you unmute your mic, you disconnect. There's always the 50% chance.
No, dude,
From that Piggle
it's your
doing that
fossil,
shit.
man. Trust me. Nat Babel. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm doing great.
Yeah.
Crea versus Trinity. It's a pretty interesting matchup for sure. Trinity. I think he got a bit complacent during his group stages. Didn't play really as well as I'd expect him to play. So
Trinity?
hoping that
Hey, it's like a trio, man. A clean sweep across all the opponent there. How is
Yeah,
that
but
complacent?
yeah, but I mean, like when looking at his playstyle, it wasn't as great to be honest.
Ah.
So I'm hoping that this is gonna be an awesome series. Crea took a really close game against Wen Sushi yesterday, but unfortunately for Wen Sushi, he kind of dropped out, so that's a little unfortunate for him.
You mean
So
when did she didn't drop out?
I mean Wen Sushi dropped to the losers bracket.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
I'll put it that way. Yeah.
That's right. By the way,
Because
the VODs for yesterday will not be uploaded because the recording kind of got corrupted. Trust luck to do a solo cast and the recording got corrupted.
it's
Very
what a
bad. But
waste.
still, there will be a Twitch VOD, so you guys can always swing by to Twitch and take a look there if you got interested in the Wen Sushi Crea matchup. But yeah. So we have Crea, Trinity, anyway, he's here. So Crea up against Trinity, both of them from Singapore. They're very good friends, this is what I understand. And in fact, if you look at the decks, as in the classes that both players decide to bring today, the only difference lies in that Trinity brings a warrior, whereas for Crea he brings a shaman. So it's gonna be boiling down to that, I think. But who do you think is gonna play on the first game?
Let's see. I think that, to be honest, I think Crea should start with his druid as usual. Like his druid is very solid. That is like 100% sure. I mean, we saw, or at least I saw the match yesterday against Wen Sushi, and his druid is basically what kind of got him back into the series. As for Trinity, I guess his strongest deck should probably be the Warlock, maybe. I mean, he could go for his Shaman as well for a decent matchup if he thinks Crea's gonna go for Druid first. But yeah, that's what I think, at least.
I think it should generally be fine. The Druid coming from Crea. Trinity, I only know that he has got absolute confidence in his Warlock deck. The other two are kind of crap. In fact, in Gosu Gamer website, the Gosu Bets, I just decided to go for Crea. By the way, for all of you guys who don't know this, Gosu Bets is a recreational betting software that just tracks the whoever has better anticipation in terms of foresight to see who you think are gonna win the series and stuff like that. But yeah,
Bloody gamblers.
no, but you don't win anything, bro. Nothing at all.
Yeah, I know. I know.
In that
kidding.
sense, it's not a gamble. All right. Okay. Are we cool there now?
Okay, bro. Okay, you need to chill pill. I believe here it's wow. Okay, so it's actually gonna be Crea's Warlock versus Trinity's Warrior.
Crea's Warlock versus Trinity's Warrior. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the case as well.
Wait,
it's
does he play? Yeah, he does. He does. I don't think I saw his Warrior before. Did we get a chance?
Warrior?
Trinity's. Did we get a chance to see Trinity's Warrior before?
I don't think so, right? For you. I will go and check that out for you.
Okay, alright, yeah. Because, I don't know, it feels like it's the first time seeing his Warrior. And his Warrior is basically the control type of a Warrior there, so definitely expect him to play the control game, so to speak. And yeah. Let's take a quick look at this game though. Things are going underway very quickly here. I believe the handlock coming up for Crea is going to get a huge Twilight Drake, and that's really good for him. And as for Trinity though, he's good at his early game, but it doesn't have much minions to play. He has both his fiery wind axes and his shield slam as well. He's going to shield slam this and it's going to instantly die. Look at that. the value, man.
That's one hell of a value there. But it's very good. Trinity, I think we've only seen his druid, never seen his warrior before, so they'll point on that one there. It's good to see that at least he's playing something different. It's a surprise warrior, and it's kind of different. That's all I'm saying. Crea's warlock on the flip side looks pretty different as well. It's not an aggro murloc kind of warlock. I think it's something a little bit more intensive here. But what do you think is gonna happen? Yeah, very nice executor from Trinity, of course. But the thing about warrior against warlock is that warrior technically always runs out of steam doubly fast because of this life tap ability that the warlocks has. You know, it's just putting them so far ahead in terms of card advantage. And for warrior, we all know they don't have very good card draw ability.
Yeah, but the thing is, Trinity's playing this really well. Look at that, he's already up to 16 armor. It's gonna go down to 13. But he effectively has a 43 HP against a 29 life warlock who basically lost so many cards already, as in minions. Whereas Trinity has just been churning out spell after spell.
This is bad news for Trinity because look at Crea's hand, man. Even a Mountain Giant gonna come up first. Molten Giant is already in the hand. He's got Defender of Argus as well. He just needs to get his health down to just about 15 right now, and it'll be very good. But here comes the 5/5 Dinobot. Okay, it's better than the 8/8, so it's not that bad. But still bad, given that it's only turn 6 right now and don't have anything that can really address it. But I think he's actually gonna just man it up here and go for the kill on the Dinobot as much as he can.
Yeah, for sure. He has to get rid of that ASAP. Unfortunately for him, Crea has a heal in his deck, so he's probably gonna heal that back up. But the thing is, it will still die because of the other Fury War Axe. What he could do is he could heal and then defend off Argus. That is also another option for Crea. Doesn't need to do anything else, honestly. Like, I think just making his 5/5 go back, his 5/2 go back to a 5 health minion, and taunting both minions up is the better play, because that will put it out of kill range. Plus, for both characters on the board. Minions on the board. Oh my god, what am I talking about? But I definitely think that he should play defender here. Yeah, there's no option. He has to do it. And I think even trading the 2/2, not even going to face. Oh, he's gonna go. I guess that's okay as well. Quickly chip away at the armor.
That's right. He needs to chip away the armor, but that's okay. Now Trinity's hand, he draws Cruel Taskmaster. Not something that really is gonna be very helpful. We can double cleave here. Plus Frothing Berserker. That's gonna deal a total of 4 damage times 2, 8. To 2 minutes across the board. Effectively, either the Defender Argus or 4/4 would die unless he's exceptionally unlucky.
Yeah, he can actually clear the board. Unfortunately, he doesn't have enough mana for his. The thing is, if he was at 9 mana, he could have Cruel Taskmaster the 2/2, kill off the 4/4, and the other cleave would definitely hit. Like, he could use 2 cleaves, but here this is also a fine play. Because he's gonna be able to buff up his minion all the way up to 7. Unfortunately for him, there's a
Siphon Soul.
Siphon Soul, or even better, the eagle there, the kind of silence, the 7/4.
You mean the owl, man, bro?
The owl, sorry. I keep forgetting the name of that minion.
Iron Beak
Owl. Yes, my
there
god.
We go. Finally, man, and I just gave you the introduction and you're the brain behind the soul of this cast, but what the hell is happening? Larc just filling me again.
Oh, wow.
What this Soulfire it is, what does he lose here? Molten Giant, no. Ting Master Rope.
Oh, that's a big card actually to lose.
Yeah, it is, but it's not as big as the Molten Giant or the Jeraxus, both of which are very important in this combo. He's looking to play Molten Giant before Jeraxus, which is a very strong combination if you ask me. But back to Trinity's hand, I'm looking at Crea, he's playing a variation of the Giants, a Twilight Drake, Control Warlock a variation there. So it's very nice, slow paced game for him. He's definitely looking to land the Molten Giant and the Taunt before you go for the Lord Jeraxus transformation. But Trinity already running out of steam, man. He doesn't have the control mechanics that he wants, and his armor is already gone. He's gonna play a Ragnaros. Is he gonna go for phase? That's the question. Yep, it is 17 there, but yeah, I'm just thinking that Crea's Molten Giant probably is gonna be able to come out very soon, though.
Yeah, plus Siphon Soul.
Yeah, Siphon Soul is gonna be the easy answer to that.
He's gonna.
Okay,
he's a Siphon Soul for sure. He can't risk this.
Basically, Trinity can call it quits right now.
Yeah, Trinity has practically run out of steam already. I actually disliked that play earlier on. He should have just kept Ragnaros in hand. He could have just cleaved and Roman and kill off both minions with his axe. But I mean, he gets a decent top deck there that will definitely save him now. The problem with that is that Crea has so many answers. He can throw out his Molten Giant. He can also, Sunfury Protected Molten Giant. Next turn, play the Lord Jiraxxus. He could also play the Cow right now. I think the Cow is a perfect answer as well.
This is insane. Crea is just looking so good in this game right now. For Trinity, not so good. Only one card in hand, and that's the goddamn Cleave, man. And it's yeah, he's running out of steam completely. Like I said before, Warrior against Warlock kind of a matchup. You don't like it. One of the main reasons, one of the main reasons why I don't like it. Actually, no, I don't think it's gonna Hellfire. Doesn't make sense there, but Hellfire is not bad. Don't get me wrong, but
I guess maybe he's just gonna taunt the 8/8.
Yeah.
Or the 4/5. That's fine as well.
I would taunt the 4/5 instead of the 8/8. Yeah, I'll protect the owl, but oh well, forget it. It's not like he cares anyway. Trinity, yeah, like I said before, Warrior against Warlock matchup, you generally run out of steam very quickly. And here comes the Cleave. Does it kill the 2/1? No, it doesn't. We kill anything.
Nice.
But it's not very bad. At least one half of the Cow is gone. The second half is gonna come back here. Yeah. But effectively, this is not a brilliant situation, and oh, what a tease it is. The Ancient Watcher gonna come out here for Crea, and he doesn't have much of any taunts left. Double the Sunfury Protector used already. One Defender Argus gone. I think the only last taunt providing minion, whatever you can coin it away, it's probably gonna be the Defender of Argus, the one last one in his deck. I'm not so sure if it is gonna be drawn so soon though. That's the point.
I think he's thinking about Shadow Flaming here. He hasn't Shadow Flame the 4/5. That comes back to life, then he can trade both his 4/5 and his 2/1. And then play Molten Giant. Yep, there you go. Fortunately for him, he doesn't have any taunts here. So if Trinity is able to,
I clear the pain.
Yeah.
He's in a lot of trouble, man. He's in a lot of trouble. He can't even deny this extra card draw by Iron Big Owl. And even a second giant gonna come out here. Yeah, this is the standard Giants deck that the Warlock kinda has, and yeah, I guess it's probably gonna be game real soon.
Yep, he can even tap here. There's really nothing that can kill him right now. Because anyways, Trinity needs double card draw if he wants to do anything. Okay, he can slam here. That's fine. What's he gonna get? Ysera. Oh, well, Ysera can actually help him, to be honest. Ysera is very good in coming back in games, but he's gonna take...
Oh, but look at the Defender Argus top deck though. It's gonna make it into double 9/9. And yeah.
It's not dead.
It's not dead, but he's close to dead. He's just generally gonna
Oh, actually he's dead.
Is he?
Yes, he has Hellfire.
Oh yep, there we go.
See ya! Boom! Holy shit, that's a lot of damage. In one turn. Doesn't even need to play his Lord Jiraxxus. That's how far ahead he was, and it's mainly because Trinity got a little bit too greedy in trying to control the board 100%, so yeah.
Yeah, the Warrior in that sense, I mean, it's after all gonna mean a bit of aggro there, but the Control Warrior, this is not as good as Lemniscate's Warrior. I feel Lemniscate's Warrior has a lot more control advantage, whereas for Trinity's Warrior, I think that it's a jumble between card draw as well as something else. It's still somewhere down the middle. It's not too, too different in that sense. If you talk about having big cards like Ragnaros, Ysera, etc., but the concept is very different. Yet Lemniscate's Warrior looks to one turn kill something with Gorhau in hand. Already equipped, it would easily just burn down with Alexstrasza, etc. And even Grommash, he's got a lot of way to finish you off in 1 to 2 turns very quickly, and all of a sudden you're out of this game. But for Trinity's Warrior deck, it's kind of like a very fresh concept. It's got a lot of interesting stuff like Ragnaros, Ysera, blah blah blah, but not enough card draw for it to be really effective. And against the Warlock, I guess card draw is gonna win again. That's it, guys. The cross is gonna be out. The first one will be down onto the Warrior. Warrior gets dressed. It's gonna be a best of 5 series, so Trinity has got 2 more decks. So what do you think he's gonna use next?
Definitely his Druid. He has to bring out his Druid here. His Druid will have a good time against the Handlock. He could also just he could actually just mirror matchup and just go for his own Warlock himself, but I don't know. I still think that Druid is a much more safer choice in order for him to quickly get rid of Crea's Handlock.
Yeah, here's what I think. The Giants deck of Trinity called Little Minions. It's the same as Crea's Giants deck. It's kind of like along the same concept, so nothing too different there. It's gonna be too RNG based. Whereas if you knocked out the Warlock here, I mean, regardless of what it is, Trinity is in a very bad shape because both of them kind of share the same concept, the same classes. In fact, they're very good friends. They kind of spar against each other so much that I think it's generally kind of known that they are very good friends. And it's sad that one has to go down to losers bracket today, but yeah, we're gonna have to get to that. So they both have kind of the same, if not completely identical, Warlock deck. So the Druid's gonna provide a bit of a different here, and hopefully that RNG is not gonna be the one that determines this game.
Yeah, Crea actually a good spot. Coin, he's deciding, does he want to keep a huge hand for those mountain giants, or does he want to quickly, or even the Twilight Drake, or does he want to quickly get out the Ancient Watcher and then silence it the next turn?
I guess I will wait for Twilight Drake. I will.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Because it's something that I know for sure is one hell of a maneuver that Trinity can hardly come back from. And even Mountain Giant coming in here, see, and our defender of Argus as well. This is one hell of a good hand here for Crea, man. You gotta give it that. And Trinity, on the other hand, is just completely running out of luck already. He's got Harvest Golem, but that's all, you know. On the other side, he's got like what, double Keeper of the Grove, one Ancient of Lore, King of Overspark, and that's it. It's not like it's very strong, but if you look at Crea's hand, it's time for the Twilight Drake, man. You gotta coin out the Twilight Drake. It's already a 9 hand. Here, he's actually gonna heal himself. Okay.
Yeah, I think healing here is fine. And then next turn, he will be able to just play the Twilight Drake for maximum HP. Well, not maximum HP, but maximum that he can get for that turn.
Yeah, instead of 4-9, yeah. Right. Instead of 4, he gets a 4-9.
Yep. Because he doesn't want to use the coin to coin out the Twilight Drake. And putting this minion on the board is actually good for him because here he can effectively trade with the Golem. And it's a good minion to put some pressure at least. Because Trinity here, he might be he's gonna think about his trading right now with his weapon. I mean with his hero power. Yeah, at least he's a 2-1 back on the board, but he's gonna be faced with a 4-9. But that will actually get silenced really quickly. Little does he know.
Yeah, it will. Maybe even a Mountain Giant.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. So that's not gonna die to silence.
Yep, it's definitely a good maneuver here, but unfortunately for him,
Trinity doing the roundabout. Dear God, oh Jesus, oh RN Jesus, come on, help me, baby. Gonna just pray a bit, clockwise 5 times, counterclockwise 3 times, clockwise 2 more times, and come on, just click on the goddamn Mountain Giant, man.
Here we go.
It's a 5-5. All that dancing about, I must be going like, what the hell? I prayed, man.
Yeah.
Where's he got now? But
he's probably Superman right now. That was just 2 times where he used Think Master Overspark and he got the dinosaur. It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
I guess only here. Yeah, Hellfire is actually a good play here. Yeah. Establishes board back. He's gonna coin to Ancient Watcher and attack phase. Yeah.
Next turn he can Twilight Drake and silent Ancient Watcher as well, or he can defend the Argus and create a wall. Depending on the play on Trinity, if Trinity plays a very strong minion, he'll probably go forward for a very strong wall as well. But he needs to be very careful to not let the Druid set up here because the Druid has got more rush, and we all know this is a Savage Nature variation. And there goes the Moonfire. He's gonna kill off the disgusting Dinobot there, but Trinity takes a bit of a health damage and he's gonna be down to about 23 right now. It's not very dire because they're kind of on the same level, but if you look at the hand of Crea, I just favor it so much more.
So good, he's got so many answers. He's got Soulfire, a double Siphon, a Silence, and a Twilight Drake, so he practically is in the driver's seat right now.
He's gonna kill that 2-4.
Yep. 2-4 and then tap. Oh, he actually made a mistake there. He should have played Twilight Drake first and then only...
Yeah.
If that was his play, he should have played the Twilight Drake first.
I think he kind of decided to play the Twilight Drake after playing the 2-1. It's not a decision he made before he made the play, which is a weakness in some sense. But that also means that it's not a big a deal. I mean, it's 4-7. Yeah, people can argue that it's one hell of a life. 1 extra toughness on a minion. It's gonna mean a lot. But anyway, his objective really is to taunt up something there next turn. So it is still gonna be a very good hand and board for Crea right now.
Yeah, I just still think that if you wanted to get maximum efficiency, you should have just played the Twilight Drake first.
Completely agree.
it would have been a much more better spot. I mean, it's still good. He's still in a good spot though, because look at it right now. Trinity doesn't really have much of a play. He can Ancient of Lore for some card draw. He could also just silence the 4/6 and then kill that off. Bear form actually wouldn't really do much here because that actually dies really quickly.
Yeah. And I'm seeing a mutual friend PMing them about someone called Rachel, but that's so weird. Anyway, a little bit extra price side bet happening here. But anyway, bear form gonna be played, I think. Don't really agree with that. I feel that, yeah, I don't know, man. This is just a very bad spot for him to be in. But he's going cat form.
Kill that and then kill the 4/4. 4/3, sorry.
Yeah, it's gonna kill the 4/3. If not, it's gonna take too much damage next turn, so that's okay generally. Because even if he goes bear form, he'll probably die. And that's that. The thing is, he needs his Force of Nature to pull a quick one up on Crea. Crea doesn't have much of a taunt yet. But he's got Defender Argus in hand, and we all know his deck, man. Double Sunfree Protector hasn't showed his face yet. Mountain Giant even gonna come out here. That's a cheap Mountain Giant. Unfortunately, not enough mana to see to play. Yeah. But back to the point, Trinity, man. He needs to make sure that he doesn't let Crea get a wall set up, and this druid has the OTK combo of Savage Nature. That's gonna do 14 damage. All he needs is a little bit more minions on the board, and he is definitely gonna be able to achieve that.
Yeah, Trinity is probably just gonna silence kill this. Or he's probably saving the silence for something like a Argus.
I would silence kill it, yeah.
Yeah, I would silence kill it, to be very honest right now, because he's in a tough spot. He could also just play minions on the board and then just trade with the minions later on, because he doesn't want to get Crea below 15 life. It's going to, yeah, this is an okay play as well. Innervate, attack the 4/1. He's got a huge board right now. Problem for him is Crea has a Mountain Giant in hand that will still die though. So I think he's most probably just going to, he might even Siphon Soul, to be honest.
Yeah, so on the board now he can deal a total of 6 damage if he uses the Savage Round next turn. If he goes Druid the Claw in the cat form, he can deal an extra 7. That's only 19.
Let's see here.
Go with the math. Pretty quick, huh? I'm impressed by myself, but yeah, sorry, a little bit of a narcissistic moment there. I understand, man, I understand. You guys don't like that, it's okay, I know.
Yeah.
I can't do the math. Yeah, so, I don't know, man. He can play Siphon Soul for sure. And that's gonna help him get his health.
He can also
back in the safe zone.
He can also Soulfire the 2/4. He's thinking
he's
about
be
it.
very careful. If he loses Defender Argus, it's one hell of a card. If he loses Mountain Giant, it's the other hell of a card. Both of which are kinda important in his deck here.
You could hope to Soulfire and lose the Soulfire.
That's gonna be a possibility. But actually, I would think that a safer play is to play the Mountain Giant next turn and double Soulfire the turn after for a 1-turn kill.
He's thinking about it.
It's, yeah,
If
you gotta be patient.
If Trinity gets a huge top deck here, oh no, he doesn't get it. If he got the Force of Nature, I think he would have had enough for default, right?
14 plus 4, 18? Nope, not
No,
enough, bro.
no, not enough. Yeah, I know. Well, at least he's gonna be able to dish in some damage. So at least next turn he does have lethal because I mean if he gets Force of Nature, so
yeah,
pretty
he
good.
doesn't even need Force of Nature next turn, I think. Let me do the math. 6, 11, 13. Yeah, he needs 13 plus 2, 14, 15, 16. Yeah,
He needs Force of Nature. He can't.
No, he has got Drift the Claw. That's the thing, man. Drift the Claw is gonna provide a total of 6 damage plus the 6 from Savage Raw, and Drift the Claw, that's 6, that's 12. 12 plus 5 plus 2. Yeah, he's got lethal next turn. Yes. For sure.
I'm really slow in maths, I'm sorry.
Okay, see, there's 5 and 2 on the board.
Yeah, okay, I got it.
That's
I got it.
7.
I just got it. Yeah.
Plus the cat form. Plus 2 on everyone else.
I wonder what Crea's gonna do here. I think he might even
Okay,
just think about Mountain Giant Shadow Flame.
No, the thing is this.
Or he could Soul Assumption. Soul. What the hell? I mean, Siphon Soul. Whoa, where did Soul Assumption come from?
Come on, man. That's, I don't know. That's insane.
I think it came from Ragnarok. Soul Assumption? Was it called Soul Assumption or something else? I can't remember.
Yeah, I mean, oof. I'm counting what happens if the 2/4 dies, or what if a taunt comes up. That's gonna be like what, 13 plus. Yeah, he still generally can take lethal, I think.
He's
11,
yeah, he's gonna do this play instead. And Soulfire 2/4. Yep. He loses Black Knight. That's not as bad. But now that means Trinity knows that he can actually use the Druid of the Claw bear form if he wants to.
I will go for card draw here first.
Let's see.
But that's a hell of a giant, man. You're gonna have to address it. But the thing is, Trinity don't have the Siphon Soul mechanic, don't have any stuff like that.
He has to... No?
By the way, if he doesn't kill the giant this turn, he's dead.
Yeah, he has to kill it. I think his only option now is to... Yeah, card draw first. Or actually, no, he can...
Defender of Argus?
Yeah, he can Defender of Argus, Wrath for 3 damage on the 9/9, kill it off.
Yeah, I mean, Wrath, Defender of Argus, Harvest Golem can be a play as well. It would provide a 6/6 on the field plus a 3/4 Harvest Golem. Both of which are not that easy, but we all know there's a Siphon Soul, so one's probably gonna die. The thing is, the other one is at least gonna have to stop the giant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or he can get
Let's see.
silenced as well. If he gets silenced, that's still not gonna go through, and that's 9, 11, 11 plus 4. That's gonna be a total of 15. So he's still not gonna be lethal because of the magical armor there. But he's gonna be in a very bad spot. I would actually do card draw first if I want to go for this play, but he might actually rough the minion the... Oh, okay. He's gonna...
That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Mhm.
Use the 3. He can't use the card draw now. He has to establish a board. So going for a card draw is not as good here. And I believe his next play is probably to just heal himself up
What a
or
colossal
just
face, by the
instantly
way.
kill.
Well, what he needs is a top deck Savage nature. Sorry, Force of Nature. See, when you said a combo too much, yeah.
Silence is gonna be so good here.
Value silence, man. You're gonna have to just land it on the 3/4. But the thing he's thinking if there are anything else that warrants a silent in his deck of Trinity, and
Well, I think his general okay. He what he could do here is he could Iron Beak Owl silence, attack phase 2/3, and then Hellfire. That will clear the board, but he puts himself in a really bad spot. So he wants to establish some taunts right now. The problem is he doesn't have anything to... Like, Crea is actually in a bad spot. Because if Trinity top decks a Force of Nature, he's dead. He's thinking of that combo right now. There's really nothing that can save him from this combo actually.
He can play the Owl and set free Protector in a desperate attempt. Or he can just
The
Siphon Soul
problem
to
is...
kill 3.
The problem is he still dies because he still has effectively 2 minions on the board.
Yeah, I think so. 9. Yeah.
And
he still
Trinity
dies.
has Claw in his hand, so his only even if he I think his own his only option is to silence and then taunt both of them up. Or what he could do is he could
He's running out of steam also. It seems like
He
the
could-
hand is
he
really
could-
bad for the last 3 turns.
yeah, he could silence and then Siphon Soul the 2/3. Will that put him out of lethal range? I think that will actually, right?
Put as in to Siphon Soul the 2/3. Back at
Yeah.
20 health. He silenced the Harvest Golem and kills it off, right? We're assuming the Harvest Golem dies, are we?
Yep.
No, he did. Yeah, you mean he soul fired Harvest Golem after the
No,
silence?
he silenced the Harvest Golem. Siphon Soul the 2/3 and then Soulfire.
Yeah. That will put him out of lethal.
He has
That
to.
combo effectively only deals 14 damage. Plus
He
claw,
has-
maybe 2. So that's, I don't know, 16? Not enough
To-
to pick him up.
To be honest, he has to do whatever it takes now. He has to YOLO Soulfire and hope not to lose his taunt. Shadow Flame's okay to lose right now. What he needs, here's what he needs to do. He needs to Siphon Soul either one. He has to Siphon Soul.
Well,
He's thinking about what he's thinking about is attacking and then Shadow Flame, but that won't kill the other minion. That's the problem.
you can actually Hellfire here.
No, but Hellfire will put him down to
14.
Yeah, and if he
Top
top decks,
yeah.
Forces
Yeah,
Initiate,
trouble.
he's still dead.
Okay, it's gonna kill one half of the combo.
Shadow
Gonna
Flame.
land a taunt there. That's okay.
I don't know, man.
I like your play better, but he's saving Siphon Soul for a reason. In case
Yeah,
there's
for
something,
bigger minions. Yeah.
something that's very, wham bam kind of a granddad saying hi, hey son, how you doing? Then deals like
Yep.
a damage slap to your face. Yeah, those kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Siphon Soul's for.
Or even for things like Ysera and Ragnaros, that's the reason why he's saving it. But yeah, I mean, here if he didn't throw the
What did
taunt
he
out. Now,
get? What did Trinity get?
Uh-oh.
Force of
Oh,
Nature!
that's the game,
Oh,
that's
the
game.
combo!
That
The
top deck,
top deck though! He
That's
would have
all.
saved himself if he follow your combo. Just saying. Yep, so
Yeah.
it's gonna be one apiece here, 1-1. What a lucky top deck it is for Trinity. Man, luck always plays a factor.
What is he doing? He's thinking which one to kill him with. What the hell, man?
He's playing with his food, man. This is the Trinity that we all know. Yeah, it's 1L
Wow.
Trinity.
That was a huge top deck, man. Saved his life.
Completely
Yeah.
insane.
Like Crea, honestly, Crea should have just gone for the play if he wanted any chance of surviving, like later on into the game. Because he still had answers to things like those 8/8s. What he could do is he had like if I'm not mistaken, Crea's Warlock deck, he also had Lord Jiraxxus plus a Alexstrasza, if I'm not mistaken. So he's got so many things to get himself back up into a decent amount of life. He still had 2 Shadow Flames in hand, so I don't know. I think he had a better chance if he was able to go for that play. But yeah.
It's crazy, man. He should have just Siphon Soul. Siphon Soul would have put him at 20 health and he would have killed 2 minions on the board, and Force of Nature would not be able to pick him up there. Yeah, I would agree, man. You're generally kind of for to play that kind of in that kind of situation, especially when the druid has got so many cards in hand. He can be waiting for the Savage Draw, he can be waiting for the Force of Nature, both of which he has not used either yet. So yeah, it's insane. And looking at a list of Trinity's deck here, let me just check the amount of Force of Nature. I think it's pretty healthy. That's all I would say. So yeah, it's a very basic situation where he has actually got double Force of Nature and Savage Draw there, so the chances are just way too high.
I just can't believe how close that game was. It's like, really, if he does this, then this will happen. If he does that, then that will happen. If he does this and this and this will happen. Practically everything is like just back and forth. It's a really tough call for him. I mean,
this is a game that is a bit more RNG based, I agree, but because now that players' decks have maintained more or less the same from the group stage, and the casters have said a lot of shit as well, if you look at the plays themselves and you look at the way it's been ran, and if you study and do your homework, you can actually do the math and count probability, and that's where the pro factor comes in, not just RNG based, but having a little bit of pro factor makes esports a lot more viable. But that's it, guys, we're gonna have back into this game here. So both the Warlock of Crea and the Warrior of Trinity addressed already. It seems like Crea is gonna come back here in this game with a Druid, so it's gonna be a mirror matchup, and this is gonna be top deck stone for this game at least.
top deck stone. But we see already Crea's an awesome starting hand. I would keep Sunfire Protector, to be honest, in case he gets he's actually gonna get rid of it. Nat Pig. Whoa, okay, whoa. He can essentially turn 1 Innervate Point Yeti, and then at turn 2 Nat Piggle, and then at turn 3 play Harvest
He's gonna do it. I know he's gonna do it. He's got so much hatred in him, but just Nat Piggle. That's fine. He can also innovate a Yeti next turn, and it makes a bit more sense in that case, but he doesn't need extra 4 damage aggro. But I guess mistake. He's saying a natural mistake because Piggle didn't fish him in. Shit, man.
Yeah.
And
no Beagle.
Yeah, no big.
I just felt like he should have just
Should have
done
gone
that
with the trusty
instead.
Yeti, right?
Yeah, Yeti's like so good. It's gonna get clawed here.
And Piggle
And here-
gets something.
Oh, at least yeah, okay. At least Piggle out, 1 out of 5, 1 out of 2. Sorry. At least he gets
50%
a.
chance. Lives up to reputation there. It's
Yeah.
interesting.
Well, the best part is Trinity's starting hand is really shit. Too many spells, no minions. Crea has a really good hand right now. Harvest Golem to come out here for sure. Really no other play. He's thinking about Ancient Watcher because he wants to turn 4 Defender of Argus. That's also fine. I would actually think he should probably Defender of Argus one of the minions rather than both. Well, actually, maybe he can just do both. Actually, both is fine. Yeah, doesn't really need to worry too much about anything else.
Yeah, well, now it's a 29 health Crea. Savage Roar comes up. That's one half of the combo, but there's no Trinity. It's got double Savage Roar. It's gonna be so hilarious if you guys got Venus at the board, and there goes the double Savage Roar. It's gonna be crazy, I tell you that. But yeah, on the flip side, Crea has got Defender of Argus. He probably wants to defend the Yeti by not playing the Defender of Argus in the middle of both of them.
I think now he's thinking Harvest Golem and then turn 5 Argus the 4/5 plus the 2/3. He doesn't want to lose his Yeti. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. But look at the board presence for Crea. It's so good right now because of the Innervate and the Chewing Yeti. Here comes the Bear form. Unlikely that the Bear is gonna help him much, but Trinity runs the Healing Touch in his deck, man. Let me just tell you that that's very rare in a Savage Nature combo.
Savage Nature, yeah.
Yeah, you don't run Healing Touch in that. So he's throwing a curveball again at Crea. Like just when he thought he's got lethal, bam, Healing Touch. And it's like, huh, again? I'm out of range. And that's not bad. That's completely ridiculous for Crea right now, but Crea has a very good board. All he needs really is to make sure Trinity itself is very low, like low in terms of 22, and the Savage Roar will take care of everything else. It will.
Okay, he's gonna end the turn, yep. Don't trade anything else. Trinity's probably gonna Healing Touch the. No, he's going to
He's gonna swipe, for sure, man.
Yeah. Problem here is
can't kill much of anything with swipe, but Yeti will die, so
he can kill 2 minions. Unfortunately, he cannot kill the 2/3 behind there because he won't have enough mana for Wrath.
Alternatively, he can play Blemish Thalnos and do a Wrath on the 2/3 and see if Thalnos can survive. I don't know, or maybe not even Thalnos, but just Wrath this turn and just.
No, he has to swipe. He has to swipe. Yeah, now the board. I mean, the board's too good, too big to not pass up.
I would I would Wrath Talnos here. Talnos has to go, man.
Yeah, for sure. He's actually thinking maybe I'm going to. Yeah, for sure he has to Wrath it though. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to Wrath for 3 there. Interesting. Not go for the card draw. I guess that's fine as well.
Yeah, the bear is a very scary bear, man. It's not a gummy bear. So yeah, here comes the pick off on Blemish Thalnos. Thalnos goes down and gives Trinity another card, and that's Keep Up the Growth. I think that's alright. It's not very bad. Yeah, I would Ancient of Lord here. I mean,
Ancient of Lord's probably his only play. You can't really do anything else.
Consolidate the card in hand. There we go. But it doesn't know Crea has got double Ancient of Lore. It's wow. Okay, it's got pretty interesting cards. Double Wrath. That's gonna deal some damage there. You can pick up the Ancient Watcher already. One with 3 damage, one with 1. Both of them are actually just gonna draw cards here.
Yep.
Oh, but look at what Crea got, man. Very much. A lot better than what Trinity has.
Yeah, plus with the Argus, it's gonna be very annoying.
Yeah. Man, this is crazy. He probably can run the Harvest Golem into a Defender of Argus here. Or he can grab something.
He can Wrath this. If he wants to be super greedy, he can double Wrath it. Keeper of the Growth, kill off the 5/4, 5/5 run to 5/5, and have a 2/4 minion on the board and a 2/1 on the minion on the other end. But that's like super greedy and it's just such a waste of resources.
But it's not bad because you get 2 extra cards, and who knows, man? It could be possible that Crea is gonna run another Ancient Law next turn. That's gonna give him even more cards. So yeah, that's a viable play.
Or he could Wrath the 2/1 for the card draw. 3 damage Wrath the 5/4.
Hero power, keep it
Hero
up.
power, kill it off. 5/5, run into the 5/5.
Gets you Sarah.
Gets you Sarah. Whoa. Yeah, I think he's gonna do it. He can. Yep, Wrath for 3 damage. We can also just choose not to hero power, yeah, this is also fine. So he doesn't take damage. And then trade the 5/5 on the board and be clear of anything. He definitely should trade though.
Yeah, he should trade because if he doesn't trade, Defender Argus can come on next turn and he can be royally screwed because that's gonna be a 6/6 to kill the 5/5 and he's just like,
royally screwed there. Yeah. Now Crea has a pretty decent. He can go for card draw. He can also go for taunt. He can also just play a naked Cairn Bloodhoof. But I think he wants to establish a bit of more of a board, so he might just go for the taunt plus the Harvest Golem, or the spell draw plus the Harvest Golem. What's he gonna go?
Is he gonna use his Drake? That's the question. He's thinking about it. There goes the extra card draw. What's it gonna be? A swipe. Wow. Okay, with a little bit of extra boost there, it should be good. I'm definitely gonna save that for sure.
C-wipe gonna be so good here. Good value. Trinity though is Ysera.
If he plays Ysera, he's probably gonna get tinged. Hey, wait, there's no think.
No, there's no think. He should know that. Oh wait, no, he hasn't received the think yet, right? Did Crea use think already?
No.
No. Yeah, he hasn't drawn it yet. Yeah, so he's gonna be reluctant to play that. I think he might be thinking of Ancient of Lore again.
He's thinking of lethal right now. Does he have it? I don't think he's got anywhere near lethal. That's 27 health. It's gonna be too OP, but he's gonna draw cards. That's the default play here. Yep, gets innovate. That's very good. But where the hell
he
is
can
the
innovate.
He needs the force of nature.
To be honest, he can innovate Argus here. That wouldn't be such a bad play. At least that way he can pick off the one half of the Harvest Golem.
Think about it. If he gets a force of nature at 10/10,
Force of Nature, Savage Roar,
double Savage Roar of Innovate,
yeah.
That's gonna pick off anything, man. Everything is gonna die. Unfortunately, that's 14 plus 8, that's 22. You gotta tell me that's one hell of a combo.
Yep, for sure. Yeah, he's saving it.
So that's been greedy there, right?
I mean, he doesn't really need to worry about dying yet. He's still at 22 life.
Actually
no. Yeah. If he had Savage Roar combo, he would die here, and he set himself up for an awesome swipe value play.
Yep. Savage Roar next turn is gonna pick up Trinity. The Druid mirror matchup seems like Crea is one step ahead right now. What does Trinity top deck? That's the question now. Even if he gets FON, double innovate. Yeah, he should have just innovated the previous turn, but oh well.
He's going to taunt.
An interesting
Harvest
play.
Golem. Heal himself.
Well, an interesting play here would be the Ysera and Defender Argus Ysera. But of course he's liable to the thing there, and that's why.
Yeah, usually you don't wanna when a creature has like a special ability, you don't really want to add on more to that because then if it gets tanked, you get so much value out of the tank right there.
True that, but Trinity now does not have much choice left. He probably can play the Harvest Golem, drip the Claw, and then Defender Argus if he wants to use Innovate. Let me just count the mana. I think that's 12. No, he will not hit enough for that. So his choices are really limited. I mean, it's gonna definitely be. Oh wow. Okay.
Claw, innovate.
Bear form for sure. Double Innovate for Defender Argus.
Nah.
No, you don't.
Seems like
it's already with its one.
Seems like a waste. To be honest, I think he would have been fine had he
innovated Puristan.
Actually, no, never mind. he has to bear form.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the Black Knight value. Here comes Allura Man. My god, this is just so fun. Anyway, it's gonna deal like 8 damage, and if Savage Roar is probably gonna
He's
be like
dead.
extra 6, stand 14. Nope.
No, he's not dead. 12 plus.
It's not dead. Come on.
Yeah, he's not dead yet.
Not dead yet. Yeah, that's the keyword there. He's gonna deal 10 this turn. And 7 health Trinity, man.
100% dead, really. 100% dead. There's no way he can come back into this.
He
There's really no.
wiped him.
Swipe won't do anything as well.
You're at a miserable point in life where everything else is kinda like too big. You're just gonna actually YOLO thing. This time I'm not even gonna pray to God. He gets a
Oh
second
my
one.
god, again! 3 out of 3 with the freaking Devil Swords. He's just so unlucky, man. So unlucky.
Yep. What a King Master Trinity is.
Oh my god, he could. Let's see, can he still save himself if he plays Harvest Golem and the Defender of Argus?
Nope. Because there's a Savage Rock combo coming in.
Yeah.
There's no way. Even if he makes all 4 minion attacks, there's always the Drift of Claw Savage Rock combo that's probably gonna deal like 6 damage. And there's no way you can avoid the extra 2 coming in from the hero power, so.
Swipe to kill the 2 free. To reduce the amount of minions on the board.
This is just not possible.
Well,
I guess it's
actually,
2-1.
yeah, he's
dead.
100% dead.
It's 100% dead. There is no two goods about that, man. You're gonna have to just accept it.
No, Trinity, why would you do this to us? Come on, bro. Savage Roar.
Nature
Oh, look at
rises
that damage,
against
man.
you. Look at that BM taunt, man. That BM threatened. This is what friends are for. And that 7 damage of it, just nice, man. It put him out of misery. He didn't really suffer, Trinity.
Yeah, Trinity, unfortunately, he could have actually played it better, to be honest.
Yeah.
He would have been able to put himself in a decent spot, but mirror matchup, oh shit. That's kind of the reason why you don't stack 2 Savage Roars and 2 Force of Natures, because you can actually have 2 more cards, which could be things like Watchers and stuff. I don't think Trinity runs with Watchers in his Druid deck.
Nope, he doesn't.
Wait.
Hey, wait, he does. One.
Wait, he
Only
does.
one.
Only one. The thing, yeah, it's only one.
Maybe a little bit problem with the production side of the house. That's why he only has 1.
Yeah, okay, that could be a possibility, yeah. But now that means that's what, 2-1 right now in favor of Crea?
Yeah, that's 2-1. And if Trinity wants to
Whoa.
win this series, he needs to use his last little minion stack. You know, the good friend of Tiny. Yeah, you heard the story of Tiny? Yeah. That's Trinity right now. He is looking to use a Warlock deck to upset the Druid deck, which he knows is a control Druid, and a Shaman deck, which he knows is gonna be... I think the Shaman deck is Crea's secret weapon so far. Let me check if he has played the Shaman deck, but meanwhile, Larc, the next game's gonna start. Maybe you can do a little bit of intro here.
Yeah, it's gonna be Crea versus Trinity, and Crea's gonna be playing the Druid. As for Trinity, he's going with his handlock. We kind of saw Crea play a little bit earlier on. Very strong combination. Crea's starting hand, pretty okay. I think maybe keeping Defender of Argus isn't as bad. Definitely keep the Ancient Watcher for sure. It's actually gonna go ahead and mulligan the Defender of Argus. Gets another Ancient Watcher and a Druid of the Claw. As for Trinity's hand, he's got a good starting hand. He's got his Hellfire, he's got Sunfear Protector, he even has his Mountain Giant after that, look at that. Plus the Twilight Drake, so... practically can just keep tapping, and once he gets those big minions out, can instantly throw down the Mountain Giant and have a huge force to be reckoned with on the board.
Yeah, guys, the thing is, Crea, until this point in this entire tournament, except for the game against Wunsushi, has not shown his Shaman deck yet.
Wait, seriously? Wait.
He showed it against Wunsushi yesterday, because that was the best of 5, and it was down to the wire.
Yeah.
But other than that, nope. He hasn't shown it in the group stage, he didn't need it in the group stage, and he used it in the game against Wunsushi, which is why I think Wunsushi just completely frustrated Crea a lot. But yeah, so the moral story is that Trinity is the only guy who hasn't shown a warrior deck, but apparently warrior deck is pretty crappy, kinda got knocked out very early there, so it's no secret anyway.
Crea can't kill this. It's hilarious. There's a 1-1 taunt on the board. Trinity, though, he can Mountain Giant.
Wow, what a hand. Yeah, he can even Sunfear Protector there, man. He just needs to coin Sunfear Protector, and that 8-8 is with a taunt. But he doesn't need to
not
do that this turn.
necessarily. Yeah. Next turn he can Twilight Drake and then Sunfury Protector.
Which is
the
gonna be
8/8.
so much better.
Yep.
Alright, so what do we have here? Crea is with a Force of Nature in his hand, but doesn't have much of anything left after that. He can effectively look to pick off the 8/8 with a Drift of Claw and a Cat Form. But then he's not going to be prepared for the Twilight Drake after that.
Yeah, plus it's not much value there. He loses 2 cards for 1. He's actually gonna do this and play instead, huh?
He needs a Silence, he needs his Keeper of the Grove, he needs his Iron Beak Owl. Man, where are those cute creatures? They're all gone.
He might even So he's thinking of playing the Druid of the Claw. I actually think that his best play is probably just I think at this point he really does have to deal with this though, so I think what he's thinking is maybe he wants to play the RNG game, place down the Watcher, attack phase with the 4/5, hero power up, attack phase, hope that the next turn he gets something like a Defender of Argus or Sunfury
It's
Protector or
very
even a
risky, man.
Silence.
That's
Yeah, it's
very,
really
very
risky. So I think he might. The thing is, does he go for it? No, yeah, he's gonna go for the. I think this is the safest play.
Pick up
Charge
the Giant
for-
is the best play here.
Yep.
If not, the Giant's gonna rush you down very easily.
What is he gonna do?
In fact, the Giant's gonna be hiding behind minions, man. Yep, Cat Form, there we go. So both 2 for 1 kind of exchange. Buy one get one free. Trinity gets the receiving end of that. He picks up another Defender of Argus.
Whoa, his hand's so good.
You need to Twilight Drake this turn, man. There is no double, but it's a 4/10. Man, it's been so long.
Yeah. Okay, I like this play. I thought he was gonna Sunfury it.
No, it's not. It's not gonna be worth it to time
It's
for you.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
Alright,
as if
this
he
is
really
good.
needs it as well, but current Bloodhoof is gonna be a play here, I think. Or
Too bad
he
for
can,
him.
You can forward and pick off the 4/10.
Nah, he wants to save that combination because that's his only source of burst potential, and he wants to save it up so that I mean he definitely needs it because if he does that right now, right, Trinity always has options to Lord Jiraxxus and all that kind of jazz. Lord Jiraxxus, does he have?
No, I mean use the
Alexstrasza?
F1
No, he
to pick
doesn't
off
have.
the 4/10 there, but never mind. Just
Yeah,
realized
no,
watch
I
it
mean
can
that's.
attack. But
Oh, yeah, okay.
here it'd be really devastating if he plays the Sunfury Protector on the 4/5 and then Defender of Argus, the Sunfury Protector and the Watcher, but ignore the Drake. Or you can just buff up the Drake. But the thing is, I'm not sure if Crea runs a Natural Ice. Do you think he runs a Natural Ice?
No, it doesn't. He should silence the 4/5 and then Defender of Argus.
Oh, he's gonna silence his own minion.
4/5.
Wow.
Yep, he's gonna Defender of Argus. Yep. I would actually not Defender of Argus the 4/10 because if it gets silenced, it gets a lot of value out of that. Oh, he's saying
Calls
that
it
he made a mistake.
Yeah. You're probably gonna run a 5/11 into the cow and run a 5/6 into the other cow. Oh, okay. Maybe he realized that it would be better to silence the other dude instead, but oh well.
I don't know about that.
Okay, now the 4/5 is unable to attack, we all know that, but of course there's always the Keeper of the Grove that can come in here.
Yep.
And that's gonna dispel. I mean, it's gonna be a lot better to silence the 5/7, don't you think?
Yeah, it would have been better to just silence the 5/7. But those Ancient Watchers are gonna be practically useless, so that's the reason why he did that. Because he wants to at least get some value back from the cards. Because essentially, if he doesn't have silence in the deck, it just becomes a dud.
Mortal Coil, that's such a top deck. Gets another card. What's it gonna be? He still has got 4 mana for another Defender Argus if he wants to. Gets a Soulfire. Yeah. I would protect the Owl right now and just Defender Argus to 5/3 and 2/3 and allow them to go for face.
Oh well, I actually think that he should. Let's see here. How much does he have? He can Harvest Golem. He should definitely soul fire the 2-4 though, I feel. Power overwhelming the 2-1 to kill off the 4-5 or to go for face?
I will go
Let's
for
see what
face.
he's gonna
Okay,
do.
it's gonna
Nope.
kill it.
Yep,
And
4-5.
soul fire. Okay, what does he lose? That's the question, Safri. Okay, that's the
Ooh.
best card to lose right now.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate. Thing is, next turn at least he's gonna be able to have his Sun Fury Sun Fury Protector plus a Ancient Walker taunted up there, so it doesn't need to worry too much.
Crea is running out of juice already, you can see for sure, man. The Ancient of Law can come out here. Man, is this gonna be another 5-game series? Till date, we have only had either 5-game series or complete walkover by Trinity on Boyangi, that kind of stuff. 0-3 or a 2-3.
Oh, swipe. He's gonna get value out of
Okay,
here.
innovate swipe here. That's gonna kill the Drake.
Fortunately for him, he... Let's see.
He cannot kill all the minions because it's only one magical damage booster on the field. He's thinking if he has got any combo. Unfortunately, no. What he can do is that I feel like he really should swipe this turn, because if he doesn't swipe, effectively there's nothing he could be doing as well.
He could decide to go greedy swipe face.
That's just
but that's
no,
100% bad.
That's a no-go, yeah.
Yeah. This is easy trade for Trinity. 100% run both into the 4-4.
I would run both into the face and could run a Hellfire, but oh well. Siphon Soul, wow, okay. Yeah, what are you waiting for, man? There is... I mean, it's a 4-4, it gives extra magical damage. He knows in the hand of Crea there should be at least one half of the combo, because it's been like almost half the game, and the chances of that is pretty high. Although we know that it is one half of a combo, which is why I'm saying this. I'm not the god, but I'm just thinking that there's always the probability, and it could be running through his mind right now. But I thought there, the other way you could run this is you could run the Defender Argus and the Ancient Watcher. That's going to provide a bit of a good standing, a good wall there, but you can run both in the minion as well. And yeah, address
Defender, these two, yep. Oh, he's gonna play Taunt instead. I would Defender these two.
But it can't attack, remember?
Yeah, but the thing is, at least he gets a Taunt up. And
A
Taunt
very
is so
strong
good
wall,
against, against the Savage for combination. Let's see. He's gonna go with the Void Walker instead. Just wants to get one Taunt in before he decides to go in. Oh, he gets the combination.
But it's not enough, that's only 14 damage. The second Ancient Law comes down. Now the thing is, he's got lethal next turn. The 5-5 needs to die right now. Peagle even is gonna be played here. Does Peagle fish anything for Crea? No. Okay, now back to Trinity. Trinity has got a 22 health opponent to deal with. Effectively,
he's going to get a Mortal Coil value here.
Okay.
Look at that.
It's good. That's very nice.
Instantly. Base Downloads.
It's not gonna really help him. He's gonna life tap a Molten Giant. That's a 6 drop. He can play the Molten Giant, but that's not gonna be with any taunt. I would really just Siphon Soul the 5-5. Yeah. At this point in time, you're gonna have to consider the chances of a full combo. And that's gonna be 14 plus 7. Plus the fact that he only needs one minion to pick up that, so that's gonna be 12 plus 5.
Well,
plus
he
7.
could Defender of Argus he could Defender of Argus both the 2-1 and the 4-5.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that if he plays Molten Giant here, he's completely greedy.
Yeah.
Completely greedy. And he will be losing this entire series. So, what he needs to do is to Defender of Argus. Oh my god, he got greedy. He lost this game. There we go, guys. It's a first ever 3-1 series. Crea's gonna punish him so badly for that. Why would you run the Molten Giant? That's completely greedy. At least play the Sun-Free Protector. You can run the Molten Giant next turn, man. No problem. But here comes the Force of Nature, man. And now your Ancient Watcher is without a taunt. Boom. Savage Roar. And GG, well played. That's gonna be a 3-1. Crea wins the series. Trinity, unfortunately, going down to the losers bracket.
Yeah, I really don't know what Trinity was thinking there. Why would he Molten Giant when you know that Savage Roar Force of Nature combo is just too damn scary to deal with? He should have just he could have just gone and Defender of Argus both the 2-1 and the Ancient Watcher to make it effectively 3 taunts on the board. so he would have to waste a lot
Man.
of his minions and his manpower just to kill it off. But yeah, I mean that was just a big misplay in my opinion. Super greedy.
Damn, the thing is this, you need to really just sit down and calm and play. Just relax. And yeah. I mean if he taunts it up, he could have saved himself. He was just only 1 damage above the board there. Yeah. That's with the taunt. No problem.
That was actually still a very good series though, and like I said before, my Crea, I already predicted this as well yesterday. Against Trinity, it's either gonna go a 3-2 or a 3-1, and he got a 3-1 victory
Yeah.
with him in favor.
It's so funny they are really gonna do a rematch here, but it's not gonna be for tournament. It's more for Friday. Trinity's like, no, I don't believe I don't, or you know, it's like,
wow.
Right? He became a Murloc. No, that's
Anyways, I think they know that that's already the end of the series though, because Crea definitely 100% won that.
Alright, that's right. So, ladies and gentlemen, Crea is gonna be in the winners bracket finals, and that's up against Lemniscate. All the best to Crea, our representative from Singapore, and we got a representative from Philippines, and that's Lemniscate. That game will be played tomorrow night at 10 p.m. So now, we will have the opportunity to go down to the losers bracket, where we are gonna witness a number of pretty interesting matches, because it's the games that are, you know, on the line here for these players. And we'll be back with more action.